Okay, coach. So first preseason game under your belt. What's your biggest takeaway? What'd you like? What you didn't like? Give it to
Uh,
us.
I thought, after a tough start defensively, I liked the way we were kind of locked in on the things that we had been talking about. And we've just had 3 days of practice, but I thought everybody was kind of locked in on what we're trying to do from a team standpoint. The last 3 quarters defensively were really good. They obviously they took a lot of threes. That's a little concerning because that was kind of one of our Achilles heels last year. But I really thought we made good progress after just 3 days in what we're trying to do defensively. Offensively, we moved the ball. I like the shots we got. Individually, I thought we had good individual performances. Melo coming off the bench and scoring his 10 or 12 right away in the first quarter was good to see. It was a good first night. Obviously, I thought Harry Giles played a good game. Against his former team, he might have been a little motivated for that one, but he showed that he's a pretty good player as well.
Coaches, yeah,
Go
it's
ahead, Aaron.
it seemed like you guys were a little bit more active, a little more intense defensively in the third quarter. Was that a conscious effort on you guys' part to be that way?
No, some of that might have been with Harry. Harry's a different defender than Ennis, but we changed the lineup that started the second half was different, so it might have been a little bit more personnel driven, but not really. I thought we were really active defensively the entire game, to be honest. If you look at the scoring by quarter, I thought we did a nice job second, third, and fourth quarter.
Okay.
Next one's coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Hey, Terry.
Hello there.
I'm curious what you thought about Derek Jones Jr., particularly on both sides of the ball. And also if there's any update on Anthony. It didn't look like he was on the bench there in the second half.
Well, first with Anthony, he had a little hamstring soreness, so I don't know if it's very serious or not, but that's why we kept him out for the rest of the game. As far as Derek, he, I think he's a great addition to the team. I mean, it's obvious to see his length on the defensive end. He and Robert both add a dimension defensively that we didn't have last year, and it's they come from both. They both really have good defensive instincts. But Derek was, I thought he just had a solid game. Sometimes you can just see the way the guys move out on the court and the feel that they have for the game. And I think he has a really good feel for it.
Thanks, Terry.
Next question's coming from Dwight James.
Terry, it obviously looks like you've been working with Derek on his three-point shooting. Is that correct?
You know how we are here. We try to encourage guys to improve their shooting, but honestly, I think he has a good stroke. I like his mechanics. I think the ball comes off his hands well, and it wouldn't surprise me if he has a career year shooting the ball here.
Next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports.
Coach, you mentioned how Melo got off to that hot start, scoring 12 quickly. What did you like about him in that second unit and how he was able to take charge, obviously?
Well, it's going to be nice having that offense off the bench. Melo I was more than anything to come in. It's something that he hasn't done in his career, and for him to feel comfortable in coming in, touching the ball, score. I think he scored the ball the first time he touched it. I think it was a three in the corner. So, we're going to need that from him, and I think that'll help with our offense and our rotation, and he's going to have some good matchups coming off the bench.
Coming back to Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Coach, you guys didn't play with fans at the bubble, but that was in a smaller contained type arena with a lot of information and lights flying all over the place. This was a vast, empty, big place. Was that different for you guys? Did the players react to that at all that you noticed?
You know, I would say it's kind of mixed. Certainly, it was different than the bubble because the bubble was the league did a good job of having black drapings around, so it was a you didn't feel like you were in a big arena. This is much different, but at the same time, I think that the players like being in a big arena, you know, and the feel of being in an NBA arena. It feels big time. So obviously we'd all like to have the fans there, but it's a much different feel than in the bubble.
Next question is coming from Sean Hyken with Bleacher Report.
Harry, is the plan for Dirk and Rodney to play on Sunday, or are they still kind of TBD?
No, I anticipate they'll both play.
All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it there. Or actually, coming back, Dwight's got one more question.
Yeah.
Terry, you played Ellab. You got pretty good minutes for first time out. What have you seen from him that you like so far in camp and tonight even?
You know what? I think he has a good feel for the game as well. He does a little bit of everything. He handles it well. He shoots it well. He's a good kid. He's, he's like a lot of rookies. Things are coming at him pretty quick, and he's taking it all in. So, I knew tonight, especially with Rodney being out, that he would have a chance to get a lot of minutes. So, it's a learning process for him, but I thought he did well tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach.
And I'm really glad Casey Holdall got out of the stairwell. It's good to see him safe and sound.
I appreciate that, Terry. And again, give my best to Jan for helping me out there. Very kind.